Morning, Craig. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about, just briefly about how you run this city council, and then we can jump into three questions.
So a local government, a council, a city council,
Yes.
has got it's a very diverse business. So we've got lots and lots of things that
Different
we provide
things.
to the
Yeah.
community, over 100 different services to
Wow.
the community. So we're so diverse that we need to think about how we relate to our community in a whole host of different ways.
Yes, yeah.
So we've got 100,000 plus people live in our municipality, and we've got to interact with them every day at all different levels.
Yeah.
And then we've got a whole heap of other stakeholders that we need to work with, and that's state government, federal government,
Yeah.
visitors to Bendigo,
Yeah. Sure.
everyone that comes here and wants to stay for a little while, or people that perhaps might want to come and live and work.
Yeah.
So it's a really interesting
Mhm.
place because we're trying to market our products and our services
Yeah.
to our local community, but we're
Yeah.
also trying to grow it
Yes.
and take it outside and plan to how we bring more people to Bendigo to
Yeah.
have our experience.
Just quickly, how many people working with you at the moment?
So in the city of Greater
Yeah.
Bendigo, in the business,
Yeah.
there's a bit more than 1,000 staff.
Wow, 1,000.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's not all full time.
Yeah.
There's about 700 EFT.
Yeah.
So when you think about the parks and gardens and cleaning the streets and making roads and those sorts of hard,
Yeah.
hard infrastructure jobs,
Okay.
and then there's school crossing supervisors. There's maternal and child health nurses. There's people that go in and help people, clean their houses and look after them while they're in their homes to make sure that they can live in their homes for a longer period of time. There's the administration of the place. There's the art gallery, the Capitol Theatre, the Visitor Information Centre. There's a whole host, so you can just see in that list the
Good.
diversity of our business.
Okay, well, you have heard the saying that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yep, absolutely.
Now, I've got three questions very briefly. The first one is, what do you think are the most important thing in setting up a marketing plan?
So when we plan as a city, we've got an obligation to plan for 4 years in what we're going to do.
Okay.
But we've usually got a longer term plan, like a 20, 25 year in
Yeah.
plan. So that's a much more strategic
Yes.
plan.
Yeah.
And plans for me is about what we're doing today,
Okay.
what we're doing over the next few months perhaps,
Yeah.
what we're doing over the next year.
Yep. Yeah.
And then they start to work into strategies because they become, for me, a
Yeah.
much longer term
Yeah.
objective and
Yeah.
vision of where you want to be.
Mm.
So we break ours down into smaller parts. And because of that diversity, our marketing plans are a bit different depending on what we're trying to market.
Yes.
So we're trying to, we send out information to our ratepayers, to the
Okay.
community, and we say, well, this is what you get for your rates, this is
Right.
the services that are available,
Yeah.
here's how you connect with us as an organisation.
Yeah.
It's not marketing for the sake of selling something,
Yes.
it's about marketing for the sake of people understanding what we do.
Yes. And trying to satisfy their needs.
Yes,
Each
and that's day to
individual.
day, can be
Yeah.
day to day, week to week.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of that. But then there's the marketing that we would do around an event
Yeah.
or an exhibition at the gallery,
Yeah.
where we are looking at both marketing it to our local community
Yeah.
in a planned sense and
Yeah.
working out what have we got to do to get that planning into
Yeah.
place, or how we're going to attract people from, say, Melbourne,
Yeah.
to come and look at an exhibition at the art gallery.
Mhm.
So the plan is about making sure we've got
Okay.
the steps in order,
Yes.
the
Okay.
resources in place to
Okay.
make sure that we can do that and really make it work for that sort of 100-day period that the exhibition might be on.
Good.
at the gallery.
Good. So now that marketing plan that you have, how do you think that would relate to marketing strategy? Perhaps you have touched that a little bit, but
Yeah, but I think a strategy is a much bigger piece of work
Okay.
for me.
Yeah.
And for us at the city, we've got those smaller little elements that make up the plans.
yeah.
And then we've got what do we want Bendigo to look like in
Yeah.
20 years' time?
Okay.
Or how much do we want our population to grow?
Okay.
So we talk about, 110,000 people now,
Yeah.
and 140,000, 150,000 in 20
Yeah.
odd years' time.
Yeah.
So how do we market that?
Okay.
How do we market that at a long term
Mhm.
to the government
Mhm.
for investment in the city,
Yeah.
for people that, for jobs, for people to want to
Yeah.
invest in
Yeah.
the city?
Yeah.
Marketing that Bendigo is a growing place,
Yeah.
it's a can-do
Yeah.
can-do place.
Yeah.
We've got a great university, we've got a new hospital being built, we've got really good education, really good infrastructure,
Yeah.
it's a lovely environment
Yeah.
to live in.
Good sport
Yeah,
facility.
all of that comes together. So,
Yeah.
so the plan is about what's next today
Yeah.
and tomorrow for me. The strategy is about how do you pull it all together
Okay.
and make it the most livable regional city in Australia.
Okay.
Is the vision, and that's I guess what we would call our marketing strategy.
Okay.
So we're not selling something,
Yeah.
a product
Yes.
necessarily. We're
Yeah.
selling a service
Service.
and an opportunity
Yeah.
for people to come and enjoy this lifestyle.
Very good. Okay, my last question. In doing all that, what do you think are the challenges in implementing your plan and your strategy, and to make sure you are on track, for example?
Absolutely. It's all right to plan, but the plan's only as good as its implementation.
That's right.
Got to know who the audience is
Yes.
when you're putting the plan together.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Your
as
target
I've
market.
just
Yeah.
talked about it, who is the target market?
Yeah.
You've got to resource it appropriately.
Yeah.
So it's got to have money behind it to be able to then do it,
Yes.
and it's got to have people behind it.
Mm.
So the resources in terms of financial support and people support.
Yeah.
Because again, the plan won't get implemented if someone's not responsible for it.
That's right.
So we make sure that we've got people in our organisation that have to do it.
Yes.
Put it in place, make sure that happens, and
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah.
And then you've got to monitor it.
Yeah. Okay.
And monitoring it, you know, advertising, marketing
Yeah.
is challenging at times.
Getting some feedback.
Yeah, but what we do, like, and again, I'll use an art gallery
Okay.
for an example.
Yeah.
So we're marketing that into Melbourne a lot.
Okay.
All right, because
Yeah.
we want people to come up and enjoy the experience for a
Yeah.
day, for a weekend.
Yeah.
So we market down there, in motels at the airport,
Yes.
the major newspapers and so on. We would then understand who's coming through the gallery on a
Yeah.
day-to-day basis,
Yeah.
postcodes, get
Yes.
their feedback,
Okay.
make sure we get their contact details. We can then market direct to them at a later time.
Yes.
So you get this sort of loop happening about
Very good.
getting more information as you do your marketing
Mhm.
to then remarket
Yep.
to those people as well.
Because you know your target market.
That's right.
Yeah.
So and word of mouth is a great market.
Mhm.
That's a great,
Quite efficient, very, not very expensive.
not very expensive. And social media as well
Okay,
is
yeah,
becoming
yeah.
a much
That's
stronger
right.
marketing tool
Facebook,
for
Twitter.
us. All of that, yeah,
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
Getting things out there that people can get a bit of a feel for it and think,
Okay.
oh, I like that, and they share it, which is great.
Yeah.
So the monitoring is really important for us.
Yeah.
You know, you can't have a product and
So
if you don't market it,
Mhm.
it won't go anywhere. You just rely on
Okay.
people's everyday activities
Yeah.
to then enjoy it.
Yeah.
We're really trying to find those target markets and really trying to push
Mm.
into them to get an outcome for us.
Okay.
And we've been very successful. The Grace Kelly exhibition,
Hmm.
with
Yeah.
158,000 visitors to
Wow.
that exhibition.
Yeah.
Bendigo's got 110,000 people.
Wow.
All right, so more than every person equivalent of
Yes.
our city
Yeah.
went to that exhibition.
Wow.
Tremendously successful.
Amazing.
We invested strongly in
Mm.
marketing. We
Mm.
made sure that we had a really strong pitch
Yeah.
at the market that we thought was the target market,
Yeah.
and it worked.
Okay.
And we packaged things together. We used
Wow.
V-line packages so that we were bringing people from Melbourne on the train.
Yeah.
They were enjoying a day in Bendigo.
Yeah.
And then they're going back on the train.
Cool.
Great service, great packaging, and great marketing.
Well, Craig, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.
Hopefully we'll see you again next time.
Very good. Good luck
Okay.
with it. Thank you.
Thank you.